Hello everyone, I am delighted to welcome you back for a new fashion experience full of boldness and energy. Make yourselves comfortable, let yourself be carried away, because what you are about to discover will undoubtedly challenge your perspective on contemporary fashion. Here is the JUUN.J Fall-Winter 2024-2025 show, presented in the unusual setting of an abandoned parking lot on Quai de Grenelle in Paris. Harsh light catches on a sequin, sparkling amidst the raw concrete. What an introduction! This is where all of JUUN.J's genius is expressed, with this collection entitled ECCENTRIC, driven by the inimitable vision of Jun Wook Jun. What I love here is the way classic materials, wool, leather, denim, fur, are literally reinvented. Just look at the silhouettes. The signature suits are reimagined with surprising cuts, sometimes deconstructed to flirt with insolence. We see autumnal colors reinterpreted, khaki and navy blue suddenly illuminated by unexpected metallic touches, and the explosive orange tartan inevitably catches the eye. One can truly feel this desire to push beyond the boundaries of gender and stylistic conventions. The magic happens when raw denim is transformed into perfectly tailored suits, or when classic double-breasted jackets take on an entirely new dimension thanks to XXL shoulders and bold layering. I am particularly fond of this interplay between urban ruggedness and dazzling glamour. Rebellious miniskirts sit alongside oversized fur coats or reinvented biker leathers. This show is a true declaration of independence. Each piece seems to tell its own story, emerging from a world where boundaries are joyfully blurred between masculine and feminine, between streetwear and haute couture. Perhaps, like me, you will sense a certain tension between creative abundance and overall coherence, but this is precisely what makes the show so intriguing. The final sequence with identical black suits feels like a riddle or a provocative wink. Dear fashion enthusiasts, attending this JUUN.J show is an opportunity to immerse yourself in raw inspiration and assert your taste for novelty. I hope that this visual and stylistic journey will also awaken in you the desire to be bolder in your own looks. Jun Wook Jun's creative audacity is evident from the very first moments. He succeeds in marrying unexpected materials, such as thick wool and lustrous leather, with a mastery reminiscent of Alexander McQueen's craftsmanship, all while infusing an urban energy one might have thought reserved for Off-White or Balenciaga. The deliberately exaggerated and deconstructed cuts immediately brought to mind this anecdote. Backstage, a model once said he felt invincible in a biker jacket with hypertrophied shoulders, to the point that he struggled to walk through doors without bumping into them. This almost surreal aspect of the silhouettes, where clothing becomes armor, is undeniably a key part of the show's strong identity. Another achievement, the erasing of boundaries between genres and dress codes. JUUN.J dares to blend traditional tailoring with streetwear, offering, for example, an oversized pair of shimmering denim trousers worn with a metallic tartan shirt, a playful nod to Vivienne Westwood and 1990s rave culture. However, not everything is perfect. Some choices, though innovative, may leave one puzzled. The desire to push deconstruction to the extreme at times hindered the collection's readability. This conceptual at all costs approach sometimes recalls the excesses of experimental Japanese fashion from the 1980s, where innovation could outweigh comfort and wearability. Similarly, while the raw atmosphere of the parking lot brought undeniable authenticity, it sometimes visually overpowered more delicate pieces that might have deserved a more refined setting. In conclusion, this JUUN.J fashion show stands out as a manifesto of creative freedom. It challenges conventions, invites reflection on identity, while offering us a memorable visual spectacle. I sincerely hope that this report has allowed you to appreciate the richness and complexity of this collection, and that you enjoyed discovering it as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. I wish you an excellent viewing experience for the rest of the show. To end on a lighter note, did you know that there was a time, at the end of the 19th and beginning of the 20th centuries, when pockets were considered revolutionary in women's fashion? It just goes to show that every era has its own little stylistic revolutions. I look forward to seeing you soon for new fashion adventures. See you soon.